So how do people know what kind of barcodes to use? Can you tell us more about the different kinds of symbologies?
Yeah, of course. So, I mean, the type of symbology that you're going to be using is really going to be dependent on like how you're using your barcodes and where you're using your barcodes and your workflow ultimately, right? So as we talked about before, if you're using your barcodes just internally, you don't need to spend the money because, you know, buying barcodes obviously costs money. So if you're just using them internally, you can probably rely on like code 128 or code 39, which is the barcode font. We actually have a code 39 font that we offer for free. Again, for free. Always the first question. Geez, you're very economical. I like that. Yeah, it's free to use. Anyone can use it for as long as they want, any kind of way they want. Yeah, we've had people like ask for it to use for like making tattoos and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so any purpose. You want a tattoo of your name in code 39? Boom, download the font, baby. You got it.
Like a dystopian like vibe putting a barcode on.
It
like,
really is.
Humans.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's going to be what employers are going to be doing soon. They're just going to barcode all of us, right?
Number 9, number 20.
Yeah. And then there's then if you're going to be using your barcodes externally, of course, you're going to have to get a GTIN. So you'll either be using a UPC or an EAN. And then there's also, I mean, there are so many different types of barcodes. So I'm kind of just boiling down to the ones
What if people want to sell on like Amazon?
Yeah, so Amazon actually has their own separate barcode symbology. So it's ASIN, and that's a great way for like if you're selling a product that other people are also selling, it will kind of put you all into the same ASIN bucket. So it makes discoverability for customers a lot easier. And I'm pretty sure they're like required. I know they're required for fulfilled by Amazon. So if you're having Amazon fulfill your orders for you, you're not doing all your own logistics and whatever, you definitely need an SIN for that. Yeah, so there are a lot of different types. There's also, like I mentioned before, for books, there's the ISBN number. There's tons of different symbologies.
It's like QR codes, right? Like,
and then there's QR codes, of course. Yep.
Since COVID, it became a big thing. Like
huge thing. Yeah, they're kind of becoming the new kid on the block. You know, they're the ones making waves now because Japan's actually been using them forever. They were actually developed in Japan, and they've been using them. It's like in 2011, for example, they used them for like a disaster relief for the earthquake that happened there. So people, could get relief and things that they need a lot easier just by, scanning a QR code to have information about like, where help centers are, where they can get water, food, shelter, all that stuff, right? So it was like really, really great to have that available. We've been adopting them obviously more recently in North America. Now they're kind of everywhere,
I feel like a lot of restaurants don't even have paper menus anymore. They're just like scan the code. Like when you don't have a phone, like you just don't get food.
Yeah, you don't eat. No smartphone, no eat. Sorry.
Like, on your phone, there's like Apple Wallet. You can put your credit card in there, boarding passes, and like concert tickets.
Yeah, like, everything. All of them are using QR codes. Yeah, and even GS1, I think that they're going to be kind of steering everything into QR codes as well.
Really?
Like by 2027, I believe they want to have everything converted to QR codes. I mean, QR codes are great because they're capable of storing a lot more information than the traditional barcode. Like that's why like you can scan them and it'll send you to like websites and stuff.
Yeah,
that's like
business cards have QR codes too.
It's been using in marketing, all kinds of different things. Yeah, so they're again, new kids on the block. lot of ways it can be used. And I think you've even seen bouncing around on the Super Bowl screen this year.
And one of my favorites is the Starbucks app. There's a scan to pay, like because when you order at Starbucks, you get star points too, right? So if you want to just like attach your credit card to Starbucks, you just use your phone.
That's brilliant. Yeah, that's brilliant. Just all one thing. You get your points and you get to pay with one scan.
Yeah,
it's getting all so streamlined these days. I love it.
I remember looking into it, and also I didn't know before, but QR stands for quick response code.
Oh, see, I did not know that either. I just figured they just
we just always do it.
Just whatever. Let's just name it.